Hey there, economic issues leading to the cause of World War I. Now, first and foremost is globalization. Globalization is the concept of a bunch of different countries around the earth, around the globe, working together. What happens in one country is going to be affecting what happens in other countries. It's going to lead to this truly becoming a world conflict. Additionally, it's important to understand that trade at this time period leading up to World War I is going to rise in Europe from 1/13 of the world's production to 1/3. This is a drastic increase in trade. So a lot of the money coming in from the world, about a third of the money in the world coming in is coming from Europe. Investment in Europe is going to grow 20 times in 60 years. So a matter of 60 years leading up to World War I, investment around the world. People are invested in European companies. So if a European company goes bad, it's going to affect people all around the world. If there's a conflict in Europe, it's going to affect people all around the world. Europe is accounting for nearly 2/3 of the global trade. So about 2/3 of the trading in the entire world is happening either from Europe or through Europe. So there's even more of a global investment. So again, if something happens bad in Europe, it's going to affect the rest of the world. This is one of the things that's going to really cause World War I, the Great War, to become a truly world war. Major currencies additionally are fixed in value based upon the gold standard. So each currency was worth a certain amount of gold. You could go actually to the bank and trade in your currency for gold, that same amount of gold. Now this is important because if the gold standard falls, the currency of all countries around the world is going to fall. The gold standard rises, the currency of all standards or all around the world are going to rise. It's going to keep that global economy going, that globalization. Additionally, there's many foreign-born laborers working in the heavy industries, especially in Germany. Okay, we've got the French Lorraine, which is going to be this area on the map right through here. This is an area that the Germans and French have previously fought over a number of different times. There's a number of foreign-born laborers working there. Additionally, in Germany's Ruhr Valley, right up here, kind of by the border with Belgium. Look just a little bit higher. There's a number of foreigners working in this country, meaning they're not necessarily aligned to Germany. They're just living in Germany. They're not traditionally German. They're not really willing to support Germany through a long system of wars because they're not German. It does not affect them. Europe's Optical Illusion was a book written in 1901 by Norm Engel. And what he's talking about here is a war between modern advanced economies is now irrational. So there was this belief at this time period that the economies of these countries in Europe were so interconnected that it would make no sense for them to go to war, because if they did, the negative effects of one country's economy collapsing would hurt the attacking country as well. So because this is happening, they're going to view war as irrational. This is the same argument made by a number of different people talking about a war potentially between the United States and China up today in 2019. I'm talking about how it would hurt the economies of both countries to the point where it wouldn't even be worth it. This is a belief held by a number of people. That is all for now. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Otherwise, good luck.